Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help you to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is the American Wanderer, and this is somebody who has just recently found Tuberchat within the last couple of months, but is with us almost every single day and has already had impact on our community. We feature a different channel every single day based on generosity and impact that I see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So welcome everyone, and if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently, of course. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Specifically, the way that we connect here in Superchat is to start a conversation with somebody in the chat, and then when you are ready to let them know you want to connect, you can head to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on for all creators as you see me do. Enable your notifications and then come back into the chat here. Let them know you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you right away. Thank you everybody once again for coming in so early. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see. If you don't mind, hang on until I'm done with the introductions, then mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll catch it the next time around. We've got a good handful of people here for another busy beginning, so thank you everybody. Bingy Roy Vlogs is here. I'm just putting them on the wheel right away because they happen to be a member, of course, along with Unmasked Lifestyle, Angie Poo 215 channel, House of X Entertainment Inc., and Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, who's always here as a member and a moderator. 2 of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are here. That is Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA. They are both here as beloved and dedicated moderators. Michael's Adventures can only be with us for a while today, but anytime he can't be here, I always make sure everybody knows he's thinking about us. Wolfspear Productions has also walked in the door. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. And I see we have Fanatic Guide in the house. I was hanging out with them on a premiere earlier. Aaron Hockey, it's good to see you back. Thanks for coming in. Abby Stalker Mom's an extremely supportive creator. Andy from Ace Flaw 1 has been with Tuberchat from the very beginning and is still here after 259 episodes. Black Phoenix, good to have you back, and a wealth of knowledge can be found in the channel Cubs Den, a fellow Canadian and somebody who definitely lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving more than they expect to receive. They always have a busy live stream, a busy chat, and they are very knowledgeable, and they share that knowledge for the betterment of everybody's videos and channels. Experience Africans, good to see you in the house. Facing Reality is here. Likely will engage the chat as she always does with positivity and enthusiasm. Gloria's Platter is here, and Hilda DC, part of our mod squad, is in the house as well. Miner Zach 123, it's good to have you back, and Mrs. VSNC09 is here with us almost every day lately. Oman's Dairy, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. And what's up with P Channel 73? Good to see you here as well. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody. The Glamorous Life of Nay, thank you for coming in, and especially so early. We lifted that channel for the first time yesterday, and once again today, our featured channel is the American Wanderer. We see a lot of variety on this channel. They are fully monetized already, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And with 1,460 subscribers or so right now, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. And then Code25, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I know you were here a little bit earlier, so thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members. And I just want to make sure I'm caught up on Instagram in case anybody wants to reach out to me at any time. It's all one word, tuberchat. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. Otherwise, I'm always happy when people spread information that they learn through their own YouTube journey that we can use to help everybody in the community. Sparkle's Hope Chest is in the house, and they happen to be a member, so of course I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And as we work our wheel down a little bit, I'll get to some more channels out of our chat list. So hopefully everybody will connect with the American Wanderer. They're definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Like I said, they've only recently come into the Superchat community. However, they're here with us almost every single day. They've definitely had impact, and I'm enjoying getting to know this channel, and hopefully you will too as you connect with them. So let's spin the wheel and we will get moving, and we'll see what's going to be the first channel off the wheel to come up today. We're going to look at Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, who's got to be very happy. I wonder, is that the first time, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, that you've been the first one picked off the wheel? Sometimes Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has to wait, and many times I have delayed in accidentally in putting Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More on the wheel. So this might be a record speed for him. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is here as a member and a moderator always. He shows generosity in just about every way that you can on YouTube. There's a lot of variety on this channel. There are a lot of train videos, as you can imagine. There's a lot of vlogging, but there's also some live streams. And as well, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More does a dedicated live stream once a week to allow everybody to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. And then as well, they will be willing to swap playlists with anybody in the chat. So anybody who's willing to do that can just say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, other creators will reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. As well, you'll notice that Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, actually they've got a they got a live stream set up for later today in a few hours. And then as well, they do the featured channels collaboration. And I love talking about this because when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. Gloria's Platter, I did just get your message. I'm going to look at it after the stream if that's okay. If something's up right now, just give me a message right here in the chat with 3 thumbs up if you don't mind. Shifa the Hustler, good to see you here. And Farmer Girl Christine, good to have you back in the chat. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has 1,260 subscribers or so right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that he's thinking about right now. Bingy Roy Vlogs is coming up next. And this is a channel that we look at. They're here with us every single day as well. And they've only recently found the Tuberchat community within the last month or so, but have already had impact on us. And I find myself drawn to this channel as we find a lot of DIY projects that I believe anybody can do, almost anybody. And it uses resources usually from around the home and things that can be built, at least for the few videos that I've watched so far, things that can be built easily, certainly within a day, if not a couple of hours, and then enjoyed for years and possibly even decades to come. So I'm enjoying getting to know this channel. I'm looking forward to watching a lot more videos from them, and they definitely are a loyal and dedicated supporter, a generous creator, as we can see. Wolfspear Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest, thank you for the Facebook shares. I always appreciate that as well. And Bingy Roy Vlogs right now has 199 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them just a little bit farther. We'll get them over the 200 that they're thinking about right this second. And we'd love to get them a couple of extra subscribers. I usually recommend to anybody to aim about 10 higher than the milestone you're reaching, just so that we can get that 200 locked in for them, and if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next day or two, they won't slip back below that 200. So if anybody hasn't already connected to Bingy Roy Vlogs, I hope you will. I'm going to get some names onto our wheel, but I noticed that Hope Bless has walked in and dropped a super chat on us to get us started, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. They are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We've seen them do that many times. And Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is doing a monthly chit chat live stream today. That's what we'll be expecting to see in several hours from now. So let me put Hope Bus up here on the screen. And thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. You don't have to, everybody in the chat has the chance to be on the wheel or the screen. You don't have to super chat or be a member. I do appreciate the extra support, of course. It's absolutely not necessary, but very much appreciated as always. But in that case, we just speed things up and let them skip the wheel and get onto the screen right away. Shauna Diamond, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I think we're doing okay. I think we've caught everybody. And hopefully everybody's meeting new friends and family members. Right now we're looking at Hope Bus with 224 subscribers. It's interesting, we see another video here that says grateful as a hashtag, along with one that they just did a few weeks ago, gratitude. So it's nice to see this kind of positivity coming from a creator. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Hope Bus. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel and this creator. There's a lot of variety here, which is great. And with 224 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 230 that they're thinking about today, and a little bit farther towards the 300 that they'll soon be thinking about, that's right around the corner for them. So I'm going to try to move a little bit faster today than I usually do through channels. We're not in any kind of a rush to get out of here or anything like that, but I just want to put as many channels on the screen today as we can before the end of Tuberchat. We're probably going to be here for a couple of hours still. Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for hanging out while you're working. That's another super chat, so I really do appreciate that extra support. I didn't realize Hope Bus actually became our stream boss again. They've had that position before. That's that little video game life meter right under my camera that you see there. And what will happen is Hope Bus will get a little bit of extra exposure for a while for that reason, which is very cool. I will put Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC up right now. And thank you for coming back in. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Somebody who's been a friend of Tuberchat for quite some time now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, as you can imagine. With 334 subscribers, we'd love to push her a little bit farther as well. And I'm glad that we've got a new video to catch up with. They were posting frequently. They were posting about once a week, so I'm hoping we can pick that back up so that everybody will have regular content to see from you. Cabaret Gaming, good to see you back in the house. Word up to you too. Thank you for coming back in. And like I said, Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for quite some time. So thank you for hanging out. I certainly appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuberchat, even if it is occasionally that people come just to say hi or let the stream run in the background. Hopefully we will get into a couple of topics and give everybody some value for their time so that you can really learn a couple of things, we all will, from each other, and then meet some friends and family members, of course. So let's spin. I've added some names to the wheel. Facing Reality, Abby Stalker Mom, and Gloria's Platter have been added. And, pardon me while I just catch up here. something. No matter how much I use Instagram, I still fiddle around with this thing, and it's not as familiar as the older social networks like Facebook. Abby Stalker Mom has 25 videos. We don't know the subscriber count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. And so we just want to push each other along. But Abby Stalker Mom is an extremely supportive creator, so they can be found here in Tuberchat basically every single day, as well as on our copyright-free music channel almost every single day as well, helping us grind out watch hours over there and keeping the conversation going. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, all of the music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and the link for that channel will be dropped every half hour or so here in the chat. And then let us think about spinning the wheel again. The other thing about Abby Stalker Mom that I notice so much is that we see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres, live streams, and commenting on videos, I run into Abby Stalker Mom out there as well, which is really cool. So let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. We're going to have a look at Wolf Spirit Productions. And this is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Somebody who enjoys sharing information that they learn along their YouTube journey. We've seen this channel start from its beginning. And they're interested in making sure that they share information so that we can help everybody with their videos, with their channels, and with their connections. And then DMV Frizzy, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming back in. And Wolf Spirit Productions right now has 155 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 160 they're thinking about today, and hopefully a little bit farther towards the 200 that they'll be thinking about soon. Cabaret Gaming, thank you so much for the tweet. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuberchat is added to our special Twitter list. And they are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. The idea there is you have the chance to meet over 80 members, and they are people who are active here in the Superchat community and on Twitter. They've shared for us, so they might be willing to do the same for you. So if you're the kind of creator who's active on Twitter and enjoys sharing for other creators, you might find yourself trading favors over there and getting some outside traffic coming into your video. Spotless Com is in the house, another dear friend, somebody who's extremely supportive and jokes with me all the time about bouncing in between live streams and premieres as we both independently try to support everybody as much as we can. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Wolf Spirit Productions. There's a lot of variety on this channel, including collaborations with other creators, and they happen to be a truck driver, so they're able to take us all over and show us lots of different footage when they're out on their travels. You can see how aggressively they're working on their channel, as there's a picture of their truck there. They've got a QR code people can scan to get right to their YouTube channel, which is very, very cool. Gloria's Platter is coming up next. And this is a channel with a lot of delicious looking content. This is another creator who's with us regularly here in Tuberchat with 640 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can get her a little bit closer to the 650 she's probably thinking about, halfway on the road to that 700. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this creator and seeing the different things that they've got to show us. You know, food is one of the things we all have in common, so I'm always happy to have channels in the chat that are either cooking channels or food channels or healthy living channels and things like that, because I believe we can all learn something from these creators. I'm going to see what I can do about adding another couple of names onto the wheel. Experienced Africans will come up along with Black Phoenix, who has been back with us every day for the last several streams. And Minerzach123 will come up again. That's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. The American Wanderer is our featured channel for today, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They're another loyal and dedicated supporter who's here just about every day as well. And let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. Inga STV is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And we're going to look at Unmasked Lifestyle now. This is another dear friend of Superchat, definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. There's somebody who's been a member with Superchat for over 10 months already, as a matter of fact. And with 1,260 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. Of course, I was just saying, like, you know, it's nice when we see these cooking channels and healthy living channels and things like that. Now, I see that actually they have got a live stream coming up in a couple of hours, so we might raid that after if they're still on when we're finished today. Superchat usually runs for at least 2 hours every live stream, but then we might go and visit Unmasked Lifestyle for a little bit of healthy living talk, which will be great. We've done a few things with them, including I joined them for their 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and we saw their monetization celebration recently. Thank you, Hope Bus. It's you'd be surprised how much I miss. I actually feel really terribly because I for the longest time did the worst job of reading the chat. I try to get better. You know, we all have to be able to identify the things that we need to improve, and that goes for everybody, myself included, of course. So I try to do a better job of reading the chat these days, but I know that a lot goes by that I miss, so I have to keep reminding everybody. If I've missed a question or a comment, then please be patient with me. Just mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and I will be happy to keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. One of the things that becomes easier, though, Tuberchat's been here a long time now, right? It's well over a year. We're on episode number 259 today. Some of the creators that I talk about in the chat have been here from the beginning or for a year or for long. Look at Unmasked Lifestyle. They've been with me for a year as a minimum, probably much longer, because they've already been a member for 10 months. So that, you know, speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel. Michael's Adventures is only with us for another half hour or so, so hopefully everybody will connect with Michael's Adventures if you haven't already. And Black Phoenix, thanks for the kind words as well. But it gets easier for me as time goes on, because as I get to know the channels and the creators behind those channels, it's easier for me to promote everybody a little bit better every time they're here. And then stories come up for things that we've actually been through together, right? Like Unmasked Lifestyle has become a dear friend and somebody who I speak to outside of YouTube as well, on Instagram and this and that. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. But it's really cool. I really enjoy getting to know these channels, getting to know these creators, and checking out all the content everybody's making. Unmasked Lifestyle, of course, is monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get over there, including super chats and memberships. So Mama Glow Up is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. They're in the ads, but they'll be in here with us soon. Sam Slogs Trains and More has been here since episode 100. Very cool. And Black Phoenix. It's not difficult for anybody. I'll tell you something. I absolutely believe, and you'll hear me say this a million times, I absolutely believe that any creator that wants to can have 10,000 subscribers. I really do believe that. And when we talk about 100,000, it's a little bit of a different story, only because that can take a few years, and we don't know what the world is going to look like a few years from now. Great example is what we've just been through for the last year and a half, right? If anybody had wondered what this year would look like 2 years ago, they would have been wrong. So we don't know, but 10,000, absolutely. I think anybody who wants it can get it, and it's really not that difficult, to be honest with you. If you can consistently post one piece of quality content per week, that is enough to make your channel grow. And then the things we're doing here speed that up by building relationships with other creators, friendships, and giving all of your videos in your channel a good head start. And then thank you so much, Mrs. VSNC09, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Michael's Adventures have been here for well over 200 episodes. Same with Scratch and PPA. And it's interesting, and I love talking about this stuff because you get to see the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that are making up a lot of the Tuberchat family, right? And when we talk about Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA, these are just a couple of the reasons why I say everybody should follow our moderators. There is a very long-winded speech behind each moderator, the story of why they're here and why they're with us and why we're lucky to have them on our mod squad. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Shauna CCC, good to see you here. Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, and I'm always happy to see creators collaborating together, even when it's in real life family, which is very cool. And they have done some collaborating lately. You'll get a lot of variety on Sparkle's Hope Chest channel, and this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who has actually got a good community of loyal and dedicated supporters around them as well. So I'm sneaking in a spin of the wheel before I get to Inga STV, who just dropped a super chat on us. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. And for that reason, I'm going to make Inga STV the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Now, it is time for me to get some more names onto the wheel, so I'll do that. And Hoops Paranormal is in the house. That's the second channel from the Hoops Family Network. Amanda from that channel is single-handedly responsible for introducing me to the small YouTuber community probably over 2 years ago. We'll have to go back and think about the date again, but it might be over 2 years, and is inspirational in the creation of Tuberchat, of course. She has been with me from the beginning. And Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, good to have you back again. House of X Entertainment Inc. makes up a business channel that is shared between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey, who are both very much loved and well-respected members of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in Tuberchat. They've both been with me for at least a year and a half, closer to 2 years now, from when Amanda from the Hoops Family Network and the Hoops Paranormal introduced me to each of them so long ago. They were actually two of the very first creators to come into a Tuberchat live stream when we started. They do a lot of focusing on other creators in their channel, where what they do is they do a lot of variety actually. But they do a lot of interviews. I've been interviewed by them with Kristen Welton, of course, on their channel, and they do a lot of promoting of other channels. So when you're in their live streams, they'll allow you to connect the same way that we do here in Tuberchat as well. And they show generosity in about every way that you can expect. Modest Moon Gazer, good to see you here. Robert Mack in Asia, good to have you back in the house. And Wheatback Attack, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Amanda from the Hoops Paranormal, I just said all kinds of pleasant things about you while you were watching an ad, so thank you for that. But it's good to have you in here again. Hopefully you'll meet some more friends and family members. And the House of X Entertainment Inc. has 654 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. We're going to look at Inga STV right now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting. Inga STV is here with 1,260 subscribers. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who's posting frequently, which is great to see, usually more than once a week, as a matter of fact. They have a lot of variety on their channel and some delicious looking content as well, as we can see with some of these recipe and cooking videos, which is really cool. Cabarar Vlogs is here. That's the second channel from Cabarar Gaming. Brandon Jackson is in the house. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you back in the chat. So thank you for coming back in. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Let's see what I can do about adding a few more names onto our wheel. Right now, our featured channel for today is the American Wanderer, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And one more time, Inga S., thank you so much for that super chat. We looked at that channel before. I am going to get back to spinning the wheel in another moment. The Glamorous Life of Nay is brand new to Tuberchat. We just looked at that channel for the first time yesterday, and it's great to have you back. Shauna Diamond will come up, and Cabaret Gaming will come up as well on our wheel. And let's spin. And Midwest Spiky, good to see you here. Wayne's TV Vlogs, good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Brandon Jackson, yeah, YouTube does a lot of that purging. We've seen that for about a year now, where they randomly just unsubscribe people. My girlfriend, with whom I live for well over 5 years now, has been unsubscribed from Tuberchat and my own channel 3 times already, if you can imagine. Not to mention here on Tuberchat, she's a paying member and a mod, and is here for hours at a time, just about every single day. And then one thing I'll remind everybody in the chat is just be careful about too many capital letters. It's not as much of a problem here as it is in most other chats like this, but if you're out in other live streams and use too many capitals, you can get timed out and banned and yelled at and all that stuff. And believe me, I know what it's like to get banned and timed out and snapped at and everything else, and I don't wish that for anybody. So we'll keep that to a minimum, because using capitals on the internet is considered yelling. Oh wow, and then Facing Reality still has a video that has hit over 100 views. Very cool. Very, very cool. Shauna Diamond is here for the first time. I think you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. If this is your first time with Tuberchat, forgive me. I thought I've seen your channel before, but this must be the first time that we're putting you on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. Now, I usually look for something around 10 minutes, but I see that all your videos are shorter. So I'm going to take 3 of your videos, and all over 1 minute. Accidentally clicked one there. And then I'm adding these into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your videos in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of at least one of them. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, so that hopefully our connection sticks. Then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Willow's Creations, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, that's what I thought, Shauna Diamond, is you've been here before, but this must be your first time having your channel on the screen. And yeah, Brandon Jackson, thank you so much. It's a good reminder for everybody to keep up with the YouTube community guidelines from time to time. They've made some changes. The thing about what YouTube usually does is they don't spell everything out for us 100% perfectly. What they do is, like they say in the title, it's guidelines to tell you what they typically don't want you to do. So keyword stuffing is a big thing. You have 5,000 characters for your description. Don't fill that with tons of keywords. I might have to even change the way I do the descriptions here on Tuberchat for that reason, because I do put a lot of keywords in the description. And be careful about the hashtags. If you use over 15 hashtags between the title and description, YouTube may ignore them all. So really, you should only be using a few hashtags that are relevant to the video that you're presenting. Willow's Creations, I think I just welcomed you, but it's good to see you here. Wheatback Attack, if you have a moment to read our video description, it describes exactly what happens here. Tuberchat is a meeting place where like-minded creators can arrange to support each other over the long term. We're expecting to support each other not just in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually even years. If you're the kind of creator who enjoys watching other people's videos, giving other people comments, liking other people's stuff, sharing out, and things like that, you'll find a lot of people who will be willing to do the same thing for you. Midwest Spiky, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that to us before, and they have knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss today. And Midwest Spiky is fairly new to Tuberchat, only finding us within the last couple of weeks, but is already a loyal and dedicated supporter. Definitely a generous creator. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. Okay, Brandon Jackson, thank you so much for the extra help. But what I will refer everybody to do is to read the guidelines for themselves. Please don't rely on creators to tell you what the guidelines say. Please, everybody, when you have time, read the guidelines for yourself so that you understand exactly what's going on. There's a lot of information out there. Even when I talk about things here, I try not to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel, but I try to bring some experience here, and I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. But all I wish for everybody is to take the information that we learn together here, add it to what you already know, what you're going to continue to learn, and then of course read the guidelines, follow the YouTube Academy, which has some great videos that can help you as well. And then you'll make the right decisions for your channels and your videos. GamerBro56, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And Sunny Plays, good to see you here. Thank you for coming into Tuberchat for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then what I mean, Brandon Jackson, at the bottom of Tuberchat's live stream video descriptions, you will see a group of tags all together at the bottom of every description. I will probably start stripping those out, or at least cutting it down, because I definitely don't want to be doing that keyword stuffing that we're talking about. So, Midwest Spiky, thank you one more time for your super chat. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel, but like I said, they're fairly new to Tuberchat, but they have already shown generosity as well as loyalty and dedication as far as a supporter. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Experience Africans is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on for us. Call me Ender, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. She supports on all of my channels. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her as well. Experience Africans has 473 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're likely thinking about. This is a fairly new connection for Tuberchat. They've only been here a couple of times, but I'm hoping to get to know this channel better, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. It looks like we've got a lot of variety here, which is very cool. Yeah, and that's good. Thank you, Brandon Jackson, very much for the help. Brandon Jackson does a lot of live streaming as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're a longtime friend of Tuberchat. And I'm going to see what I can do about adding a couple more names to our wheel. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Rima Healthy Way is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer, you got to let your coffee cool off. I am the same way. I definitely do not like anything extremely hot or cold, so I often have to order a coffee or a hot chocolate or a tea or anything like that, and I have to wait 20 minutes before I can even get into it. Gail Southern Living, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then one of the things I should let anybody who's new to Tuberchat know is that there are a lot of creators who've been here many times before and regularly, and they will likely not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat, with good reason, because they want to make a judgment call for themselves as to whether you might be a loyal and genuine supporter before they will connect with you. So they judge that by watching the different things that you say in the chat and paying attention to how you interact with other people before they will connect with you. So the best success in Tuberchat is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, watching their video, giving them a comment, giving them a thumbs up, subscribing, turning the notification bell on as you see me do, and then coming back, letting them know that you've done that, and then they'll do the same thing for you. And I always recommend to everybody, whether you've been here many times before or not, to always start a conversation with creators before connecting, because that can give you a great indication of somebody's intentions. Rapscallion Garcia 4.0, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Bailey Squad is on the wheel because they happen to be a member, so of course I put them on right away. And our featured channel for today is the American Wanderer, so if anybody hasn't already connected with them, I hope that you will. Our stream boss right now is Hope Bus. They are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who's with us frequently as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And I'm just going to look for a few more channels that I can add to the wheel now. We seem to be moving a little bit faster than we usually do, which is very cool. It means we're going to get lots of channels on the screen today. Farmer Girl Christine, Mama Glow Up, and DMV Frizzy are coming up now. And as we work our way through the wheel, we will get some more channels up as well. Thrill Seeks is in the house, another dear friend to Tuberchat. Thank you for coming in. I need just a second. I will be right back, and then I'll spin the wheel. GamerBro56 has a great question. No, you do not have to be a member. You do not have to super chat to get onto the wheel or the screen or to be a featured channel. So all of that stuff is separate. And Charlene Heel, thank you for coming in. She always spreads a lot of positivity and energy. El Diablo Official, good to have you here as well. So the way that featured channels works is I single-handedly pick channels to be featured every single day on Tuberchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. It doesn't even have to be here. When I'm out supporting other creators, I'm constantly interacting with people and making, mental notes about who I see spreading generosity, positivity, enthusiasm, uplifting each other, helping each other, and things like that. So we have a great mix of a lot of different creators who have been featured on almost every episode of Tuberchat. There are well over 200 opportunities for you to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming, because I feature them across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, of course. So hopefully everybody is enjoying meeting new friends and family members. And we've got... Scambler777, I have to admit I don't recognize that channel, and forgive me because I could be wrong, but what happens is there is also a glitch with YouTube where we call it being shadow banned, and what can happen is if you feel that your messages are not being seen in a chat, it's not because anybody banned you. I mean, if you can get banned, of course, lots of channels ban lots of people. But what can happen is YouTube has this glitch where you're accidentally banned, but you're not actually. So when the host goes in to look under the banned channels, you're not there. What they can do is add you into their approved users. That's the only reason really for that area. Same place where we add moderators, banned words list, and things like that. And then your messages can be seen. So I'm just having a quick look at your channel in the background here. So one of the things that I have to keep in mind is here in Tuberchat, we have creators of all ages. And I notice on this channel, some of your titles have words that some people may find offensive. And for that reason, it might be possible that I had hidden your original channel if you have similar content to that, because I don't want to send teenagers to a channel. I don't want to put a channel on the screen that has very controversial, titles and thumbnails, really offensive words, right? So that's a possibility. I'll have to see what I can do. Let me have a look at the other channel in the background. Experienced Africans, hopefully everybody will connect with. Let me spin the wheel. I'm going to look at something in the background here. The Glamorous Life of Nay. Let me get this channel up here right now. We'll have a look at what they've got going on for us, and I'll check your other channel in the background because I don't recognize the name, so I believe that it hasn't been blocked, but I could be wrong. And it also it's an interesting name, that's for sure. Oh, I can't, yeah. It's possible that you might have come around, but some of the content that you have on your channel, I can't put that on the screen here, not when I have people of all ages here. I don't mark my live streams as 18 plus or anything like that, but you may not find yourself having very much success here in Tuberchat for that reason. So you'll have to decide if this is something that you want for your channel, but I won't be able to put those channels up unless for some reason I got the wrong one, but I can't imagine. Yeah, that's a bit much. All right, we're looking at the Glamorous Life of Nay. Like I said, this is a fairly new connection to Tuberchat. Okay, thank you, Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson, thank you very much, but that advice is a little bit much. I don't know if you want to walk into people's live stream and tell them how to run their channels. If you want to talk about that stuff and give me advice, I'd be happy if you want to reach out on Instagram and let me know. But Tuberchat, as you can see, is busy enough, so I'm not really worried about doing little things to get more people in here. I'm interested in making sure the right people are maximizing their time when they are here. So, The Glamorous Life of Nay was here for the first time yesterday. We had a look at this channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 144 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're likely thinking about right now. They're almost halfway there already. As you can see, I've connected with them. They just did a 100 subscriber special a few weeks ago. So hopefully we'll see some new content from them very soon. And let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up. We'll look at Facing Reality. And with 632 subscribers, Facing Reality is climbing along just nicely. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. We see a lot of variety here, but Facing Reality is somebody who comes into Tuberchat every day and is constantly spreading energy, enthusiasm, motivation, kind words, and is a pleasure to have in the chat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll see that kind of support coming back to you. They're extremely supportive, as they're here almost every single day, and I believe they support on my other channels as well. So definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And let me see. We're still doing okay. I will add some more names to our wheel as we need them. When we usually get down to about 5 or 6, I add some more names. And again, everybody has the chance to be on the wheel or the screen. Hunting and Stuff with J&J, good to see you here. And Jeremy D-Day is in the house. That's another creator who, like I was talking about earlier, was introduced to me by Amanda from the Hoops Family Network and the Hoops Paranormal. They are somebody who's been with me all this time. So it's the better part of 2 years already. And I think it speaks volumes about the creator behind the channel when we talk about how long you know, the loyalty has been between us, supporting each other for all this time. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is in the house. The emus, are the emus out, or are they still waiting to be released? No, Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV, we don't time anybody out here, but thank you. And let's spin the wheel. Baskets Resale is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. We're going to look at DMV Frizzy right now. When emus attack. DMV Frizzy is another friend of Tuberchat who's been here a couple of times now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Season 4 Call of Duty trailer. Is that right? Yeah. Interesting. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along. One of the things I like to do for any channels where I don't know the subscriber count is leave a comment for them here on the discussion tab, where that can give the algorithm an extra little boost just to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. So YouTube hopefully won't take it away in the next couple of days if they decide to play games with our numbers, as they sometimes like to do. And let us spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Michael's Adventures, thank you so much for the time that you've spent, and we will see you again possibly next Friday. We'll have to see. I've scheduled out the first live stream for next week. We're going to be featuring Killer Queen DVD, and that will be at 6 p.m. Eastern, so I'm not sure. We might have to miss Michael's Adventures that particular day. My goodness, Tiffany Wears T-shirts is on a roll for today. She always brings a lot of fun everywhere she goes, and you really never know what to expect on her channel, including emus. That's actually real, so you might want to check that out and connect with her. MinerZack123 still in the house. They also are on the wheel, which is very cool. AngiePoo215 channel is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And I still for today, I might put this away after today because I've had it on my desk for the last long while. But this is a beautiful gift featuring the sociable logo that was sent over by AngiePoo215 channel, for which I'm very grateful. And this is a creator who apparently shows generosity all over the place. So even as I talk about it, I hear that they are extremely generous even outside of the Tuberchat family. So that's very cool to see. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. At 1,300 subscribers right now, it looks like they've got it locked in with about 1,310 or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. So we'll spin the wheel one more time. We'll get one more channel up here. That's true, Tiffany Wears T-shirts. There is definitely not enough emu talk in the world, let alone here on YouTube. So I'm glad that you've opened that door for us so that we can give the emus the attention that they deserve. Relentina Branch family is in the house. Good to see you back. Black Phoenix is here. This is a popular name for a channel. So when we have a channel that's got a popular name like this, what we can do is make sure with our filters, you can do this on a phone or a computer, that you're looking for channel, and you want to make sure you're matching that avatar. Just because this channel comes up number 2 for me, it might not necessarily come up number 2 for you. So you just want to make sure you've got the right channel. They've got 175 subscribers right now. They've been back to Tuberchat just about every day recently, so hopefully everybody will connect with them, but they've been a friend of Tuberchat for a while. Artscape Adventures with Lisa, good to see you here. Emu awareness, that's going to be a t-shirt sometime soon, I'm sure. 175 subscribers they have right now. I'm hoping we can push Black Phoenix a little bit farther towards the 180 that they're thinking about today, and maybe even a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're around the corner from. Mama's Handprint, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. That's another extremely supportive channel, a loyal and dedicated supporter to say the least. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. I'm going to take a break right now for a few minutes. We're going to be right back, and then we're going to look at Farmer Girl Christine. And we're back with Farmer Girl Christine. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. They are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. I'm enjoying getting to know their channel. Hopefully we're going to see some new content from them soon. And I see that our dear friend Jack Dawson has walked in and dropped another super chat on us. Knocked some life off of our stream boss. So thank you for that, Jack Dawson. And I always have a pleasure hanging out with them. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And then thank you, Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Yes, as a matter of fact, I've got an unopened bottle of water that I'm refusing to drink while I have my diet iced tea instead. But it's staring at me, so at some point I'm going to have to give in. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, we're doing fantastically, as a matter of fact. But I do appreciate it. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. So, Farmer Girl Christine has 256 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 300 that she's thinking about. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house, and thank you for passing by. Even when you're working, I will put your channel up. Of course, Chris's Clever Craft is a member, so of course I added on the wheel right away. I did add some more names, by the way. Wayne's TV Vlogs is there, Spotless Calm, along with The Hoops Paranormal, and Scratch and PPA, of course. Jack Dawson dropped a super chat on us, so I'm going to make that the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And I see that MCats is back in the house. Thank you for coming in, and I will talk about playlists in a quick second for you. So when I look for Jack Dawson, because it's such an unbelievably popular name on the internet, you have to make sure, first of all, that you're matching the avatar. But I find it easiest to search for the name of one of the games that Jack Dawson plays on their show, like Assassin's Creed, Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy, Call of Duty, or like I just did here, MLB The Show. And Jack Dawson does a lot of gameplay. He streams almost every single day. I try to catch him at least a couple of times a week. He does a great job of keeping up with the gameplay. He's a fantastic commentator to keep you up to speed as well, and keeps up with the chat, which is really something to see. It makes it a lot of fun to hang out with him. Love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll hear from Jack Dawson. That's what you'll get when you get to his channel and see in the community that surrounds him as well. Life with Adrienne XO is a very dear friend to Tuberchat, somebody who's been with us probably from the beginning. It's been a long time, and they are definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're willing to swap playlists. So let's talk about how that's done. So anybody here can swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours if you'd like. Just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The way that that works is it's a simple arrangement where you're going to run a playlist of videos for another creator, and they're going to run a playlist of your videos. Now you can imagine that if you get a lot of different creators running an entire playlist of your videos, your hours are really going to stack up. It's a simple arrangement, and you're only obligated to run the playlist, not to sit there and watch every single second of every video. Some creators have playlists that go on for 10 or 20 hours, some even days, some even weeks, right? But that means you can do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out, in another window on your computer or on another device if you have one. So it's really easy to do. And there's two other big benefits, and this is the reason why I push it so much here on Tuberchat, is because when somebody runs a playlist of your videos, they are essentially running every single second of every video in that playlist. And that can really bump your averages up for average time viewed per video, if you can imagine, if that makes sense. Think about a race car driver who's constantly trying to take an extra 1/10 of a second off of their time. Similar to what we do with our YouTube videos, if you can get somebody to watch a little bit longer over and over and over again, that really is one of the #1 things for the algorithm. As well, it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator, and that's where the really strong and solid foundation for our channels comes from, when you make friends with other creators and find yourself being favored by them, so that every time you come out with a video, you have lots of likes, lots of views, lots of comments, and people hanging out in your live streams and premieres all the time. And this is really cool. These people will support you over the long term. Now, if you think about the fact that maybe you have a playlist with 20 videos, that's great that somebody's going to run 20 videos for you today. But think about the next 50 videos that you're going to put out. They're still going to be there to watch all of those videos later, and that's where your watch time can really get a bump. This is the Hoops Paranormal. This is the second channel from the Hoops Family Network, and this is Amanda, who is single-handedly responsible for introducing me to the small YouTuber community where Tuberchat was born and had started several months later. I've been connected to Amanda from the Hoops Family Network for very close to 2 years now, as a matter of fact, and it's because of the generosity in her and other creators that I met through her that Tuberchat was born as an idea, and she is definitely inspiring when it comes to the idea of Superchat itself. Sergeant Life, good to see you here. Now, I'll show you her other channel as well. I've obviously got to catch up on your paranormal channel. I'm supposed to go out with Huntophobia for another paranormal investigation soon, so hopefully that will happen. And I still have to post a behind-the-scenes video, hopefully, for the second of the 2 paranormal investigations that I went out on already. Jay Monique, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Do you have to leave comments on each video when running a list? No, Charlene's Heel. So, Charlene Heel, what I would suggest for everybody when you're running playlists, when you're doing the playlist swap with other creators, is definitely give as many thumbs up as you can. So if you're running it in another window or on another device or something like that, as you're looking at it, just thumbs up every video. But you don't have to, right? And leaving a comment is a great thing to do in the beginning. Now, you don't want to leave a meaningless comment with a couple of emojis or say nice one or here fam or any of that stuff. You want to say something useful about the first video in the list, and then let them know. A lot of creators will ask for proof. It's actually better to be proactive and just send it anyway. As you start watching somebody's playlist or running it, take a screenshot or take a photo with your phone and send that over to let them know, hey, just started your playlist. When you're finished, when the playlist runs out, you will see that all of the videos will have red lines. You can just refresh once for a second, take another screenshot, send it to them, especially showing the bottom of the list, the last videos, and say, I finished your playlist. And that's cool. Some creators will insist on proof, some don't care, but because some or most do, it's probably best just to do it all the time anyway. If anybody still is a little bit like wondering about how to do playlist swapping or wants to have a better explanation, if you want, I do it as well. So I'll be happy to do it with you. You can reach out to me on Tuberchat. And thank you, Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, especially for hanging out so long again. It's great to have you back in the chat. And Sergeant Life, I hope I welcomed you. I saw you come in. Cabrar Gaming's willing to swap playlists for sure. They're somebody who definitely helps people grind out watch hours. They're over on our copyright-free music channel helping us out over there. So, Let's spin the wheel. The Hoops Family Network on this channel, their original channel, has over 2,000 subscribers, over 2,100 already, as a matter of fact. They're already on the road to 2,200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And this is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. A dear friend of mine, so hopefully you will connect with the Hoops Family Network and her second channel, the Hoops Paranormal. Mama Glow Up is here with 1,440 subscribers. This is another extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who not only is here in Tuberchat almost every single day, but also over on our copyright-free music channel. So for anybody that hasn't already seen it, all the same music that's available here on the background of Tuberchat is available for you to use in your videos and live streams as copyright-free music on our separate channel. The link will be dropped for that every half hour or so here. Culture Denny Network, good to see you here. Forgive me if I missed if this is your first time with Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Mama Glow Up is a creator who not only supports us here, but is out supporting other creators regularly as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy getting that kind of support coming back from them after you connect with Mama Glow Up. Rabbit Hole Clickers in the house, another extremely supportive creator. Let me get MinerZach123 onto the screen right now, and as we work our wheel down, I'll get some more names on there. And then, Call Me Ender, any suggestions for a mini monitor or small tablet for reading comments in streams? So what I do when I live stream outdoors, I have an older iPhone SE that I actually usually stream from. And I have an iPhone that I use, that's my regular everyday phone. What I do with my phone is I put it in zoom mode. If you don't know what that is or you haven't seen it, I didn't until I did it. But if you look in your display settings, whether you're on Android or iPhone, you might have the option to run your phone in zoomed mode. What that means is that even though your screen is bigger, you're seeing things relative to the way that they would look if it was a smaller phone. So it basically boosts the size of everything, which is really cool. As you can see, I have glasses. My vision is not what it once was, but it really does help, and it helps me keep up with the chat as well. I happen to use two monitors. You can do things like use tablets. There are apps and things that will allow you to use an Android tablet or a iPad as a second monitor. I'm lucky enough to have two actual monitors in front of me, so I keep a window right beside me that's got a chat that I can read. Yes, Facing Reality says, don't be shy, come say hi. Easy Lifestyle, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's actually a creator who found us through the copyright-free music channel. So welcome to Tuberchat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to here in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is on the wheel now. And Beauty Citrine TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Have Cheetah Will View is a dear friend of mine as well, somebody who supports all of my channels. And I actually was interviewed by them not too long ago. They do a very considerate and thoughtful job of interviewing lots of people, both on YouTube as well as television, movie professionals, and other creators of all types. So hopefully you'll follow, have Cheetah Will View, and see a lot of that stuff. Forgive me, Thrill Seeks, I missed your question. Cabaret Gaming is here. Let me see if I can catch it again. The non-copyright, it is available on Amazon, but so when you get it from the other networks like that, it is available for purchase, but I can just send you whatever you want. If you have you can let the stream run in the background if you want. There is one music mix that's about half an hour long there. If you know how to steal the music, just steal it. It's all mine anyway, so you can feel free to do that. If not, I could just send it to you. I will soon add a link to every description where you'll be able to download an MP3 of each track. I hope if that was it. If there's something else that I missed, just please ask me again, Thrill Seeks, if you don't mind. The Death's Life is here. Good to see you in the house. And we're looking at Cabaret Gaming now. This is another extremely supportive creator, somebody who's here in Tuberchat almost every single day, as well as on the copyright-free music channel. They come by almost every day to help us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there. So they are a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. They've been with Tuberchat frequently and have recently been featured, of course, with 1,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. What you'll find on this channel is they do a mix of videos and live streams, but when I catch them on live streams, they're very welcoming. They always have lots of energy. You can hear excitement in them when they're playing and things like that, but they always make you feel welcome in the chat, and you feel energetic just being there. So that's one of the things I really like it. And then yeah, Easy Lifestyle, I gotta make I have to like upload all the tracks to Dropbox and then make links on each of the individual songs. But for anybody that knows how to swipe MP3s off of YouTube videos, just go ahead and do that. Like I said, it's all mine anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. And it's all meant to be copyright-free music. So, let me spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and then I'll think about adding some more names soon. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Fanatic Guide, has your channel been up today, or was that yesterday? I don't think we put Fanatic Guide today. I forget. And then Easy Lifestyle, I've let your message go there, but we usually don't do... here in Tuberchat, the best success is always found in reaching out to other creators, supporting them first. Everybody here is willing to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. So just keep that in mind. As you reach out to each individual person one at a time, you'll get lots of people coming back to you as well. Scratch and PPA has 677 subscribers. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. And we are very lucky to have them with us as a dedicated moderator. Scratch and PPA has actually built quite a reputation as a moderator on lots of other channels as well. But they are so unbelievably supportive that I joke sometimes about the fact that there are so many social media posts, including YouTube shoutouts, for Scratch and PPA because of the overwhelming support that they give to others. So we always see a series of videos that come out every Tuesday. Tomorrow's is already set. It will be around lunchtime in the Eastern time zone at 12:15. Everybody can hopefully catch that. You can set your reminders right now. He's already got them ready to go. And basically what happens is you'll see a chat that runs as fast or much faster than Tuberchat, even on our busiest day, and rivals channels of thousands of subscribers. Because Scratch and PPA is so supportive to others, he sees that kind of support coming back to him, especially in these premieres. So hopefully everybody will enjoy catching those. It makes it a lot of fun to hang out with. It's very fast-paced and high energy. And Scratch and PPA allows you to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow him on Instagram, Facebook, and or Twitter, which I do, of course. And that makes his series fun to be a part of as well. He also does a very considerate and thoughtful job of featuring a different creator in every single episode. There's over 30 of them now on his channel. I got to catch up the count again. I remember when it was 30 weeks, but that seemed like almost a month ago already. And that gives you an opportunity to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and PPA. We'll push him a little bit farther and get him rolling towards the 700 that he's thinking about. He's going to be featuring Kristen Welton, my love, this Tuesday. And then we're going to look at Fanatic Guide right now. So look at that luck. I just put you on the wheel and you came up right away. Fanatic Guide's another extremely supportive creator. I was lucky to catch them in a premiere today right before Tuberchat, as a matter of fact. And I often catch them, not as often as I was in the spring, but hopefully I'll catch them at least a couple of times a week. And Fanatic Guide is always appreciative when people come around as well. You'll always find them in the chat. They premiere almost every single video. They post almost every day. And then as well, there's more to this channel than just gaming. We see some of these how-to videos that are helpful, and these are just climbing. We just saw this one cross 20,000 views. He's got a 30,000, a 60,000, and we saw this one climb over 70,000 views and many over 10. Very, very cool. So this is also an extremely supportive creator. They're here with us in Tuberchat almost every single day and over on our copyright-free music channel, supporting us there, helping us grind out watch hours and keeping the conversation going regularly over there, for which I really do appreciate. So with 2,360 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,400 that they're thinking about. Yes, the Wheel of Doom can be scary, especially when it takes what seems like forever sometimes for creators to come up on the screen. We're going to look at Wayne's TV Vlogs right now. I hope they're still with us in the chat. I should double check. We'll put their channel up and we'll see if they're still here. If they're not, I'll move on quickly. If they are, we'll have a look at it. They've obviously got a couple things coming up. 2 premieres are set for tomorrow and the next day. They're fully monetized with over 3,200 subscribers, almost halfway to 3,300 already. So there's lots of ways to support them on their channel, including super chats and memberships when we get there. They've been to Tuberchat several times, but I'm still looking forward to getting to know this channel. And then hopefully you will be too when you connect with them. I will look at what I can do about adding a couple of names to the wheel in another moment. Charlene Heel can get up there right away. And let me see if Wayne's TV Vlogs is still here. I think they're gone, but that's okay. It's great we had a look at their channel. They were here for a while earlier. We'll spin and we're gonna have a look at Spotless Calm. They've actually got a premiere coming up in another half hour or so. They always have relaxing and calming content on their channel. I know lots of people enjoy that. And Spotless Calm. Oh, it is actually. It's now. I thought it. I'm sorry. I forgot. They started this at the same time as Tuberchat today. I forgot about that. So they already have a premiere running now. I'm gonna have to catch that afterwards. And then we don't do a lot of self-promotion here. So if anybody wants to connect with creators on the other social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff, the best idea here is to have a conversation with each creator individually. And as you get a conversation going, then you can connect with everybody out there. But we don't do a lot of self-promotion here, as it is against YouTube's community guidelines, so we have to be careful, and our moderators will take out any self-promoting messages. Shan Island Gal, I thought I've seen you before, so maybe this is your first time inside Tuberchat, but I thought I saw that channel. Maybe we met outside. But it's good to have you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Spotless Calm is already halfway on the road to 1K, which is very cool. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. It looks like they've got their 500 locked in, but hopefully we'll get a few more. And like I said, they got a premiere running right now, but I'll have a look at their premiere afterwards. We run each other every single day. Spotless Calm runs the copyright-free music channel and hangs out in there, and I run their stuff every day as well. These are the kind of friendships and relationships that can be built between creators, where you can get yourself so much extra support from people by doing the same thing for them. Artscape Adventures by Lisa. I'm going to put you on the wheel. That's another creator I see out supporting others regularly. Call me Ender. I thought I put you on the wheel. Not yet, so I'll put you on now. Easy lifestyle. We'll have a look at your channel. This, like I said, is a new creator to Tuberchat, somebody who found us from our copyright-free music channel. And J Monique, we're going to have a look at your channel soon. Life with Adrienne XO. And MCats. And Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV. And The Death's Life. And I'll add some more names as we need them. I want to spin, and we'll get another channel up here. I didn't put Thrill Seeks on yet. I'll put Thrill Seeks on in Sergeant Life and Rabbit Hole Clicker. Here's J Monique right now. So this is a new connection for Tuberchat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is connect with you in a different way. Camera Guru, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Monique J has 197 subscribers. It'd be wonderful if we could get them over the 200 that we know that they're thinking about right now. And what I'm going to do, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this haul video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oracles and beyond, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Gamer Bro 56 is still in the house. So I'm going to start moving much faster through channels now because we've been here for an hour and a half already. We're not in any race to get out of here, but Tuberchat usually lasts just over 2 hours. Artscape Adventure by Artscape Adventures by Lisa has 961 subscribers, so they are getting dangerously close to the 1K, and it must be very exciting. Oh, did I get the wrong channel earlier? Sorry, Artscape Adventures by Lisa. I just want to double check something here. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Scratch and PPA, you're right. Okay, sorry. Monique J, J Monique, I'm going to get back to your channel in a second. I wasn't watching. I think I'm moving too fast here. I'll get back to your channel. Thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, for catching that. We will make sure we fix that up. And Artscape Adventures by Lisa is an extremely supportive creator, actually. I see them out supporting others regularly, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. You'll see that kind of support coming back to you as well. They're previously featured here on Tuberchat, and they've been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. So as well, I got to get a few more channels on here. Yale Southern Living and Thrill Seeks. And let's spin. Sorry, not let's spin. Let's look for J Monique now again. And we'll see if we can get the right channel. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is take that video out of my watch later list. There was a time, Ashley's Life is a friend of Tuberchat and somebody who I accidentally connected to the wrong channel so long ago that for months I thought I was connected to the right channel until they were here, and then I wasn't. This is J Monique right here, right? So let's double check. Y-Trap, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So J Monique has 28 subscribers. I was wrong in the first place, so forgive me for that. This is the right channel, and we want to make sure we're matching avatars. That's something I didn't do just a moment ago. If you match the avatar when you're looking for a channel, it can help you make sure you've got the right one. Not to mention, just simply look at the name. I caught a different channel there. Deanna's Vlogs and More, good to see you here. And I've added your video into my watch later list. So now I will go through my watch later list and connect with you after the stream properly. Hopefully, other than that, you're meeting new friends and family members here today already. We're going to look at Life with Adrienne XO. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off for a second, but it is very quick and you don't lose your place, and I will appreciate it greatly. Gamer Bro 56, and then Gamer Bro 56 is on the wheel now. Life with Adrienne XO is a previously featured channel from Tuberchat, as a matter of fact, and they are definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Somebody who's been with us almost from the beginning. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And they show pure variety on their channel, lately with a few unboxings and a haul video I see to catch up on there, which is very cool. And they're also very active on the other social networks as well. So I follow them on Instagram, and they post regularly, which is cool. It's great when you're active on the other social networks because you could draw in some outside traffic for your videos. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. One of our previously featured channels is here, Baskets Resale. They've actually got a couple of channels. I'll show you the other one soon. They are here as a member and have been for a long, long time. With 572 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 600 that they're thinking about. Mickey Laughs, good to see you here. And let me see what I can do about showing you their second channel. Now, I gotta catch up here. I thought I was catching up here already. This video, if it hasn't already been shared out, will be shared out on our community tab. I always do my community posts in advance, but I think this is something a lot of people will like to see, even though I haven't seen it yet. Day in the life of a full-time eBay reseller couple, because I know a lot of people have monetization on their mind, but there's lots of ways to make money online that are fully legitimate, right? You might have things around your house, or you might be able to do some buying and selling on places like eBay to make some money. I do a lot of eBay shipping. I help somebody run an eBay store, so that's of particular interest to me. But let's look at baskets as well. I just want to show you this because they have got an overwhelming number of subscribers, and there's obviously much to be learned from this creator. With 7,300 subscribers right now, they're really skyrocketing here, and there's obviously much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by, and they show us a lot of variety on this channel as well, so hopefully everybody will connect with them each. And then Easy Lifestyle, let me just have a look at what you're doing here. Okay, all good. And then Camera Guru here, probably everybody will be interested, but in Tuberchat, we're basically a family of supporters who are supporting each other as creators, as opposed to our content or niches, like regardless of the niche. behind each channel and each creator. So what you'll find is a lot of people willing to support you that may not be into cameras, if you want to put it that way, but still might be entertained by your content and more happy to support you as a creator. They will probably get to enjoy your content as time goes on, more so after they get to know your channel. What we're here for is long-term support, right? Not just in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and maybe even eventually years, so that we can all have a strong and solid foundation for our channels. Mama's Handprint is on the wheel now. And Call Me Ender is up right now with 363 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. They always engage the chat with a lot of conversation, and they have a lot of variety on their channel, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know them. I'm still getting to know this channel and this creator, but I'm having a good time with that, and hopefully you will too. So, our feature channel for today is the American Wanderer, by the way. If anybody hasn't already connected with them, I hope that you will. They're definitely loyal and dedicated supporters, definitely a generous creator. Gale Southern Living is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on for us. And they've got 2 channels. Again, anybody's welcome to come in here with 2 different channels. The only thing I ever ask is that you're always treating each channel separately, as we see a lot of people do, like Gale Southern Living, of course. That way we're always connecting genuinely. I find that on social media, no matter how popular you ever get, you will always have a different audience on each different entity. So on YouTube, if you have 2 different channels, you'll likely only have 30% at the most of people who will cross over on both channels, no matter how hard you try. It's just simple math. It seems to be the way that it works. Some people will follow both, but not everybody. But it's always great to treat them separately, because you will get some of that crossover from both channels, which is really cool. So 1,330 subscribers here. Gale Southern Living is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And I just want to get their other channel up here. Is it Couponing Gale? Coupon Gale, yes, I was right. 267 subscribers here. This is another channel from the same creator, from Gale Southern Living. Hopefully everybody will support them on both channels, and we'll push them towards the 300 that they're thinking about. Rabbit Hole Clicker says they had a GoPro, but it's at the bottom of Lake Erie now. Interesting. That certainly can happen. I'm sure you're not the only one. Oh, the HP Bar, Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel. That's called the Stream Boss. It's a feature from Streamlabs, and what it does is anytime somebody gives a super chat or a membership, it knocks some life off of the Stream Boss. So I have mine set where 1 point equals 1 penny American. So there's about 2,000 points available, which means after about $20 worth of activity, then somebody takes over as the Stream Boss. The way that it works is every single super chat or membership that comes in knocks the appropriate amount of life off of the Stream Boss. And then the very last person to knock the life out of the Stream Boss becomes the next Stream Boss. So pretty interesting stuff, something that can definitely be in consideration for anybody that is live streaming or thinking about it. Nicole's Thoughts, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And 4X Pandas, good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. GamerBro56 has 38 subscribers right now. They're somebody who's here with us in Tuberchat almost every single day now. They are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. They even come over to our copyright-free music channel to help us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this channel. I'm getting to know them now. With 38 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I'm going to start moving much faster. We've been on long over an hour and a half now, and we'll get through as many channels as we can. So Charlene Heel is coming up next. This is an extremely energetic creator. definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Somebody who supports on all of my channels. She brings energy and enthusiasm everywhere she goes. She always spreads a lot of positivity and motivating thoughts. And it's a pleasure to have her in the chat anywhere that I see her. She supports other creators regularly, so even while I'm out bouncing in between premieres, live streams, and things, trying to support other creators, I run into Charlene Heel constantly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. With 154 subscribers, we'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 200 that she's already halfway on the road towards. And again, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. Let's spin. Scratcher Chick, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And that's a close one there. We're going to look at Tiffany Wears T-shirts. And this is a creator who brings a ton of energy and fun everywhere that she goes as well. I always have a great time hanging out with her on her channel. She's got 1,840 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that she's thinking about. You really never know what to expect on this channel. So I know there's a lot of variety channels out there, but Tiffany Wears T-shirts is almost a surprise every time you catch her. She does a mix of videos and live streams, and I always have a good time hanging out with her. She has a very loving and dedicated community around her. They are very much attached to Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and you'll get a warm welcome when you're over there. But she definitely is a lot of fun, both on her own live streams and in other live chats. Like I said, she brings fun and energy everywhere she goes, so she's always a pleasure to have in the chat. And we've got some exciting content looking forward to. This one here is the video that she was talking about. We got to see this because we've been talking about it for a few days now. I'm just going to add this into my watch later list so I make sure I catch that today. Let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. That is the this will be known as a famous video, the emu video from Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Forks and Chopsticks, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And let's look at Mama's Handprint. This is another supportive creator. This is somebody who I see out supporting others regularly. And with 439 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. Yeah, Chris's Clever Craft. Sometimes we have those days. I promise you, even though I try not to show anybody, even on Tuberchat, I have those days from time to time. We've been very lucky, actually, for a long time now. But hopefully your day will get better. Chris's Clever Craft is kind of hanging out with us while they're actually working, which is very cool, and I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Superchat. But Chris's Clever Craft is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and we still have yet to see their channel today. We will look at it when it comes up. Mama's Handprint is somebody who I run into regularly supporting other creators, and we can see from the content that we see just in the beginning here that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. Let's spin. I am going to take a break again for another few minutes here, and then I will be back, and we are going to look at Bailey Squad. All right, we're back with Bailey Squad, and this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away when they arrived, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 800 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They are on the road to 900. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Let's spin the wheel, and if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now, and I see that Venom for Life is in the house. That's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Good to see you here. Definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. I've probably been connected to them. They might have been with Tuberchat from the beginning. It's been so long. Venom for Life has been here. You'll have to forgive me for not even remembering, but the reason why I say that is because it shows, I think it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, to know that they have been following and supporting, and we've been supporting each other for so long that I'm losing track of how long it's been. You wonder to yourself, who's still going to be with you a year or two after you start your YouTube channel and beyond? And this is why I like telling these stories, is because you can get an idea of some of the creators that will be there, because they are already doing that for others. This is Chris's Clever Craft. I'm having a great time getting to know this channel. I know lots of other creators are as well. We joined them for a premiere a couple of weeks ago there, or a week ago, and I have a good time catching them when I'm on their channel. They show us a good amount of variety, both indoor and outdoor, and they definitely bring a lot of fun with them into the chat as well. Definitely engaging every single day, for which I'm very thankful. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Chris's Clever Craft. For those of you who are new here, you will hear that name regularly, and for those of you who are here regularly, if you haven't already had a chance to connect with Chris's Clever Craft, I hope that you will. It's always my pleasure to have your channel up on the screen. Hopefully your workday is going to take a turn for the better soon. And let me think about spinning the wheel. Now I'm going to move much faster now, because we have been on for almost 2 hours. So we're not really in a race to get out of here, but Tuberchat usually lasts a little longer than 2 hours. So we will see what we can do about getting many more channels on the screen. But I will work my way much faster through each channel. Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV is a brand new connection for Tuberchat today. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'm going to look for something over 10 minutes. I'll take this 13-minute video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. Then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat and you have our notification bell on, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I can't remember for the life of me if we put up Abby Stalker Mom today. So can somebody, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask for a favor. Maybe the moderators correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to put her up right now, but I don't know if I don't think we looked at that channel today. She's here every day. Camera Guru is coming up. That's a new connection for Tuberchat. Culture Jenny Network is a new connection for Tuberchat as well. Easy Lifestyle's already on the wheel with MCATs and the Death's Life. We're going to look at Jeremy D-Day and Nicole's Thoughts and Sergeant Life. I can't believe I didn't put you on the wheel already. And Rima Healthy Way. And Venom for Life. Hopefully you're still with us. And let us... Oh, and Writing with Emotion, New Soul. Emotion is here. My caps lock is on. Writing with Emotion, New Soul is the second channel from Emotion. And there you are. Venom for life. Okay, let's spin. I actually did that prematurely. We've got to talk about Thrill Seeks first. We'll see who's coming up next. And then we did look at Abby Stalker Mom. Thank you so much. Scratch and PPA. Culture Denny Network will be the next channel that we look at after Thrill Seeks, because I accidentally spun the wheel there too early. Shan Island Gal will get you onto the wheel soon. Thrill Seeks has over 1,000 subscribers. They pretty much got it locked in with about 1,090 right now. They're right around the corner from 1,100. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe all the way to that milestone. Today we see some variety on this channel, but it's all within the theme park, roller coaster, and thrill ride genre, which is very cool. And you know, I keep saying the same speeches all the time, but with the year or year and a half that we've all had, a lot of us haven't been able to get out to a lot of these places to see or even experience this stuff. So it's been great that we have this channel in our community to be able to you know, look at this stuff through David's eyes. And this is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who shows generosity in just about every way that you can on YouTube. They'll be willing to swap playlists with other creators for sure. And then as well, they happen to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We're going to look at Culture Denny Network next. This is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. So again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, this 11-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And that should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Frontier Survival, good to see you here. Life with Courtney, good to have you in the house. And Purple Tube, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Life with Courtney actually is a new connection for Tuberchat, so we'll be looking at that channel for the first time today. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Rima Healthy Way has been to Tuberchat many times before. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better. They've actually been posting frequently, which is very cool. Looks like even sometimes a couple of times a week, including a brand new video they just put out today. Lose 15 kilograms in 14 days. That's interesting. I gotta watch that. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. There's obviously some delicious looking content on this channel, and I'm always happy to see creators in the Tuberchat family that have either cooking channels or healthy living channels, healthy lifestyle channels, because I think we can all learn from these creators. And as well, Rima Healthy Way, like I said, has been with Tuberchat many times before. And let us spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. Anybody who wants to swap playlists with each other in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Sergeant Life is another longtime friend of Tuberchat. They've got 269 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they'll be thinking about. They are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Dual Wally is in the house. This is a member, so of course I'm putting them onto the wheel right away. And Sergeant Life has pure variety on their channel. I'm hoping everybody will connect with them And like I said, they've been with us for a long time. They're actually a previously featured channel. And we feature a different channel every single day on Tuberchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So we're going to show Jeremy D-Day's second channel right now. This is actually JD Knight 7, somebody who I've been connected to for just about as long as the Hoops Family Network. As a matter of fact, she introduced us, and Jeremy D-Day's been with Superchat from the beginning with 96 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and maybe get them right to the first 100 milestone, and then I'll show you their second channel as well. JD Knight 7 has been with me, like I said, from the beginning. We've been connected to each other for almost 2 years now. Frontier Survival is interested in knowing everyone's go-to camera. I can tell you that around here, I'm using an iPhone 11, but I do most of my filming with an older iPhone SE. It does shoot 4K 30, and that's what I tend to use most often because it more easily fits the gimbal, and I use my newer, bigger phone to read, especially when I'm live streaming. As well, Kristen Welton, who is with me, uses a Canon T7i, which that would be my camera of choice. She happens to use one now. I expect to get one eventually. I do love those cameras. And then, yeah, PurpleTube, there's new changes to the community guidelines. PurpleTube does some content. They actually have variety on their channel, but they do provide a bit of content that will definitely help you with your videos and your channel. They have even corrected me on something I was mistaken about for a long time. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. They definitely want to help everyone. We're going to look at Duo Wally right now. Like I said, this happens to be a member, so I put them on the channel. I put them on the wheel right away. And with 6 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. We'd love to see this channel get growing. They are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, generous as a creator. And I also use GoPros, Frontier Survival. I just put a video out a couple weeks ago that was done with a GoPro. It's a behind the scenes type of thing because I use the chest mount most often to walk around with that. I do have a gimbal for it, but I haven't used it enough yet. I might take it out this week and do something. Oh, and then Abby Stalker Mom, thank you. Yeah, I was mistaken. I didn't realize we looked at your channel already. I hate to make the mistake of not doing that. I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it. But Abby Stalker Mom's an extremely supportive creator. But thank you. I always appreciate that. Makeup Mom and Son is with us as a member and a moderator always. So I'm looking forward to getting to know Duo Wally. This is, like I said, a brand new channel, but they are definitely working on growing, meeting new friends and family members, loyal and dedicated as a supporter for sure. We'll spin the wheel again. We're going to look at Easy Lifestyle. This is a creator who we're looking at for the first time here today in Tuberchat. They actually found us through our copyright-free music channel, which is very cool. Looks like they're meeting some new friends and family members here. And with 249 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them over the 250 that we know that they're thinking about right now. And they've been engaging the chat today, which is really, really cool. And definitely are supportive, as we can see from the fact that, like I said, they found us from our copyright-free music channel and came over here. So hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. Now, I'm not subscribed yet with the Tuberchat channel, so what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I see you do a lot of live streaming too. I will take one of your latest videos, this one here, and I will add it to my watch later list. It's 11 minutes long. After the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, Makeup Mom and Son I put on the wheel right away because they happen to be a member. They're also a moderator with us. And look at that luck. You come up right away. Makeup Mom and Son shows generosity in just about every way I think that you can on YouTube. Definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Enjoys helping others. She shows generosity in many different ways, like I said, including allowing people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here. She does a lot of focusing on promoting other creators with a series of interviews that she's been doing, of which I've been a part of, which I'm very grateful for. She does a mix of videos and live streams and finds an overwhelming amount of support coming back to her because of the support she gives others. So I hope you'll connect with her with 773 subscribers and push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about. I see she's got another live stream set up for tomorrow night. And Frontier Survival, looking at some of the inexpensive camcorders on Instagram. Interesting. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I only last year bought a GoPro Hero 5 Black, and that is because there was a feature that was discontinued after that model when they changed chip suppliers. So the GoPro Hero 5 Black is allowed, or is able to take photos and shoot video at the same time. But that technology is patented, so that when they change chip manufacturers, they're not allowed to have that anymore. So a lot of people might take like 2 GoPros out and take photos with one and video with the other. And it's an interesting thing. It's a bit of a headache to work with, but it does work. So for that reason, I bought it. But it shoots just as well as anything else, as you can imagine. So even buying something that's a popular brand name from a couple of years ago, you can still find lots of brand new ones on Amazon, eBay, and other places like this. And that can help as well. I've got a handful of smaller cameras as well, but older phones can always work. Like I said, I use an older iPhone SE to do most of my filming. It does shoot 4K 30, and that's enough for me. Of course, Camera Guru is in the house. That's a brand new channel here today, but I'm sure they will have some opinion when it comes to that as well. And I always appreciate everybody engaging the chat if we have ideas about the different cameras everybody's using on their channels to make their videos. And then emotion, when we look for this channel, because it's such an unbelievably popular word and name, I look for Emotion New Soul R&B. This is a talented singer-songwriter, and New Soul R&B music is what we're going to find in their original works on their channel. Now, they've got a second channel I'll show you in a moment. But here, when you connect with Emotion, you will find that they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. We actually just joined them for another live stream a couple of days ago. We always have a good time hanging out with them. And then GamerBro56, probably another 20 minutes or so. Roy and Becky's Travels, good to see you in the house. I haven't been there for Under the Awning for a couple of weeks, so forgive me for that, my work schedule. We finally have good weather in Ontario, Canada for the last couple of weeks, so Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I'm completely MIA. But hopefully I'll catch up with you again very soon. I always have a good time hanging out with Roy and Becky's Travels. As you can see, they're loyal and dedicated supporters as well. Emotion shows generosity in every way that you can here on YouTube, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing the kind of support from a creator like this coming to you. This is an official music channel, so we see their original works here. But as well, when we look at their second channel, which is Writing with Emotion New Soul, this is where they're going to show us the writing process behind how they are inspired and how they write their original works, which is really, really cool. I'm always excited to see creators break into second channels when it's appropriate, but you also will find Emotion supporting with both of their channels an overwhelming amount. So when you're in different live streams, premieres, and things like that, I run into Emotion all the time supporting others, and I'm sure you will too. And then, do I think people can make it on just a phone? Yes, absolutely, Chris's Clever Craft. Now, I'm lucky. I happen to have a computer. I use Final Cut Pro, but I've been into social media for a long time. So I use it because it's comfortable for me, not necessarily because it's just the right thing, right? But phone, especially an iPhone, provides everything everybody needs. You can shoot and edit and upload all on your iPhone with software that's included. Nightstar Beauty is in the house, and they happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And we'll spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. I'll add some more names onto the wheel in another moment here. Lady S and family, good to see you here. Tiffany wears t-shirts. And Camera Guru is coming up right now. Now, this is a brand new connection for Tuberchat today. And they apparently love talking cameras, so anybody can reach out to them if you're curious about different things when it comes to camera equipment. They're obviously showing us a few things. Look at this. They've got a few unboxings and reviews here, which is very cool. Oh, and they actually do a comparison of Osmo Action or GoPro, which is very cool as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy this channel. There's obviously much to be learned here. This is a brand new connection for Tuberchat, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, this 16-minute one here, I'm going to add it to my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up and subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I've spun the wheel. We're going to look at Nicole's thoughts next, and I will add a few more names to the wheel. Hopefully Nicole's thoughts is still with us. I'll see who else we can catch onto the wheel before I spin again. Nicole's thoughts has been here a couple of times already. We're unsure of the sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We know they have over 1,000 because they've got a community tab right there. There's Nicole's thoughts right there. Simple Things Outreach Media, good to see you here. Roy and Becky's Travels, let me get you on here. Life with Courtney. And let me see what else I can do about adding a couple of more names here. We see a lot of variety here on Nicole's thoughts, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Lady S and family. One of the things I got to remind everybody about as well is while we're connecting, we should be watching full videos of at least 3 minutes long. Very important. And leaving a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. We don't want to say things like nice vid or new fam here or friend from Tuberchat or anything that hundreds of other creators could be saying, because your comment will almost certainly be held for review and then you might lose your connection, and we don't want that to happen to anybody. We know how YouTube loves to play games with our subscriber numbers, views, likes, watch hours, even our thumbs down. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today, I hope that you will. We're at 92 right now. We have another chance of maybe hitting 100 today, and I really do appreciate that from everybody. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I'll appreciate it greatly. We're going to look at MCats right now. This channel's been back with us at least once before. I forget how many times they've been here. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 248 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther to over the 250 that they're thinking about, maybe towards the 300 that is around the corner for them. Melody's Creation, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Abby Stalker Mom. Thank you, Camera Guru. And hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this creator and this channel. I am looking forward to getting to know them better as time goes on. I've only watched one video, I think 2 by now, but I could be wrong. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And Melody's Creation, thank you for that. I've got you on the wheel now. And I'm moving pretty quickly through channels now because we've been on over 2 hours. We're usually just here for 2 to 2.5 hours. So I'm going to start rifling through channels now. That's okay. Tiffany wears t-shirts. I'm interested to see the whole video. It's a trip. Did you say a trip through the zoo, right? But I added it into my watch later list, so I make sure I catch that tonight. I'm always on the road on Mondays after we do Tuberchat. That's why it's always at the same time. After this, I take off. I have other obligations, but later in the evening, I will make sure I go through my watch later list. But I want to make sure I catch that video because we've been talking about it for a little while. That's from Tiffany Wears T-shirts. T and Sharinda TV, good to see you here. Roy and Becky's Travels does a series called Under the Awning, and I've caught them for that a few times. I'm hoping everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them on their channel when you get there, including super chats and memberships. With 1,430 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. They'll be halfway to 2K, obviously, and they are definitely an engaging couple of creators. They have a very dedicated and loyal community of supporters around them as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this channel, and I'm looking forward to the next time I can catch them. And Makeup Mom and Son, I appreciate every moment that you spent, so thank you. And then, wow, Venom for Life started releasing your own original music finally. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I'm curious if you've seen our copyright-free music channel, and if you're doing anything along those lines yet. It's all house music, EDM if you want to call it that, but typically house. And I'm curious if that's appealing to you. But I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. I'm going to actually make a note of it. I want to make sure I catch that. I'm always interested to see, especially when, you know, we have creators that become friends over such a long period of time, and you become excited, right? You don't need me to tell you this, I'm sure you feel it for yourself, but you get excited for the different things that people are going to do. And look at that luck, it just happened to accidentally pick your channel just at that moment. Maybe you've got one of your new songs here. If you've posted something, there you go, Tone Deaf. that's a great name for a song. I'm assuming that is your original work, so I'm just going to put that into my watch later list because now I want to see that. 824 subscribers. Venom for Life has actually been with Superchat for quite some time, so it's great to see that you're approaching now 900. You'll be officially on the road to 1,000 soon. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. Like I said, they're an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. They've been with Tuberchat for well over a year now. I'm quite sure. I have to go back and figure out how long it's been. I feel like Venom for Life's been here from the beginning. Vicious Clever Craft, my goodness. And let me see what I can do. I know I'm rifling through channels really fast now, so forgive me. I don't mean to go so quickly, but I do have to. We weren't in a race 2 hours ago, but now I got to start thinking about wrapping up soon. So we'll make sure we get everybody's channel on the screen, but I'm going to be really quick about doing it. We're going to look at Forks and Chopsticks, which I think is a very cool name for a channel, but they're fun creators as well. I'm enjoying getting to know this channel, and I'm sure you will too. They've already got 366 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 370 they're thinking about today, and a little bit closer on the road to 400. Yes, Venom for Life, absolutely. But it's interesting, and the reason I put so much focus on this stuff is to let people know the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that we're talking about. Somebody like Venom for Life, who's willing to, you know, be connected to Tuberchat for all this time, is definitely willing to be connected to just about any supporter, I'm sure, right? And that is, I think it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel. I've got you on the wheel. Let's spin. And we'll see who's coming up next. Lady S and family. And I don't usually put a lot of focus on this, but we're so close right now. We have 96 thumbs up. So I'm hoping if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up that you will. We've still got a few minutes to go, so we might actually make 100 before we go today. And yeah, that's an interesting number, Call Me Ender. Actually, Scratch and PPA was recently sitting on that number. I forget which day it was. Lady S and family, 150 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. They're fairly new to tuberchat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator. Hopefully you will too. They've got a premiere set up for today, or live stream, sorry, live stream set up for today in about 2 hours. Very cool. And then yes, thank you, Dua Wally. Thank you for the kind words. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Yes, thank you, Call Me Ender. We're getting very close. We only need 3. So it's very likely that we might get there, and I appreciate that from everybody, of course. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. There you go, Lady S and family, 150 or halfway on the road to 200. Glam Queen. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And then, what camera did Nightstar Beauty tell me that she uses? Was it a Canon D90? Does that sound right, or am I mistaken about that? I hope Nightstar Beauty's still with us. I forget which camera she's using, but you'll notice right away, like, that not only does she have a pro camera, but she knows how to use it, right? You see this with a few creators. Kristen Welton, like I said, uses a Canon T7i, and you can tell the difference between her videos and my videos, because I don't use it. I should get her to help me, but I don't, and so far I'm just filming with the phone. But it's interesting when you see this kind of thing. So there's definitely going to be much to be learned from Nightstar Beauty as well. Her editing is great. She does a fantastic presentation in her videos, whether they're tutorials or hauls. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Yeah, it is Canon D90. Okay, you're right. Of course you're right. I was somewhat right. I was trying to remember the name of the camera that she told me so long ago, and she's doing a great job with branding as well, and presentation on her thumbnails, banner, as well as, like I said, her camera work and her editing are just great as well. She does a very considerate and thoughtful job in her videos. You know, I was drawn to this creator because of the first couple of tutorials that I saw, where she does a great job of, first of all, before and after, not to mention describing the products that she's using and how she's using them, which is very cool. Thank you, everybody. Yes, and I see that Makeup Mom and Son came in with a second account to help us out there, so I appreciate that. Southern Sandy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for the 100 thumbs up. That is really something else. I really do appreciate that. Southern Sandy, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Always my pleasure to have your channel up, Nightstar Beauty, and I appreciate all your support, of course. Melody's Creation is a new connection for tuberchat, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something over 10 minutes. I see most of your videos are 2 or 3 minutes, but I'll see what I can find. You've got a couple live streams here. I'm going to take this 11-minute video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live streams over today, I will go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that workout video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next Level Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Simple Things Outreach Media. We've only had this channel on the screen a few times, and yes, thank you everybody again for the 100 thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Simple Things Outreach Media has 1,440 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. We'll get them halfway to 2K. They're already monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And I'm getting to know this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as I will. And you can see that they're doing a combination of videos and a lot of live streaming, which is very cool as well. I'm going to see what I can do about getting a few more channels onto the wheel. And then we'll spin. Glam Queen is a new connection. Southern Sandy. Now, usually I don't put channels right onto the wheel. Usually it takes some time. But today I just want to get as many channels as I can on the screen before we go. So forgive me, I'm also racing through these channels. I need a second. I'm going to be back, and then we are going to look at Nadeth's life. And pardon me for that. Nadeth's life is coming up right now. Life with Courtney. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And this Friday stream has already been scheduled. It's for 6 p.m. Eastern this coming Friday. I try to schedule the streams a few days in advance so that you can head by our front page if you want to and see the time so that you can plan if you need to. But hopefully you have the notification bell on as well so you don't miss any of our live streams. Rabbit Hole Clicker, I never put you on the wheel today. Rabbit Hole Clicker is an extremely supportive creator who's here with us in Superchat every day, but as well on our copyright-free music channel, helping us grind out watch hours there as well. For anybody that hasn't seen it, all the music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams on a separate channel. The link for that is dropped every half hour or so in the chat. Nadeth's Life is back with us frequently. Now, because most of their videos are shorter, I'm hoping everybody will either go through all of these or especially connect with these other two. They've recently put these out just in the last week. So these are fine for connecting, but it's very important that we always watch videos that are at least 3 minutes long and leave a meaningful, genuine comment. We don't just want to leave a couple of emojis or hey fam or anything like that, because when you say something that hundreds of creators could be saying or something too short, YouTube might hide your connection or hold it for review, and then you might lose your connection in the next day or two. Clayton's Irish Den, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'm just spinning the wheel again. We're going to look at Caden Plays It. This is the second channel from Makeup Mom and Son, as a matter of fact. We'll have a look at this channel. With 24 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Hopefully we'll see some new content from them soon. And, you know, Makeup Mom and Son, of course, is going to be helping with this channel. But hopefully everybody will support. One of the things we can do for any channels under 100 is leave a comment on the discussion tab here, because we need to do everything we can to support each other always. But especially when channels are under 100, we know that the algorithm is being harder on them than ever before. And then, yeah, Dua Wally, thank you so much for the kind words. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And what happened to our stream boss there? Our stream boss is acting all silly. me see what happens. I'm going to try to reset it. Some of these things that, you know, are extra features from Streamlabs and things like that, they don't necessarily work perfectly. So there you go. Hopeless actually is still our stream boss, but we got to look for Next Level Gaming now. I know that that's not the right channel. One of the things we have to do is match the avatar, but the particular spelling of this channel has spaces in between the words. It's spelled perfectly, but we have to make sure we're looking for the channel that is spelled perfectly. Hopefully they're still with us. We didn't lose them already. Well, they might not still be here. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll move on just in case they came and left, right? Not everybody stays. If somebody comes to Superchat and, you know, doesn't like it, they might leave right away. So we'll see. Next Level Gaming, if you're still here, just let me know and we'll put your channel back up. Southern Sandy, hopefully is still with us. We'll have a look at this channel and see what's going on. Dual Wally's asking how everybody's day is going. Mine's going great, so thank you for asking. Hopefully yours is too. Southern Sandy here. Hopefully they're still with us also. 14 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther as well. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I think they've been here before, but this is the first time they're being put on the screen. Actually, all of their videos are shorts, so I'm going to take all of them. So I'm going to put one of them into my watch later list, but I'm actually going to, when I get to this channel today, I'm going to just go through all of their videos, so I suggest that for everybody, because we're supposed to be making, watching videos that are 3 minutes or longer, unless they don't have one. The American Wanderer is still in the house. That's our featured channel for today. Did you just change your avatar? I feel like they might have just changed their avatar. Oh, what does everyone use to light their videos? Camera Guru is asking. Oh, Wayne's TV Vlogs. I put your channel up earlier. Camera Guru's asking about lighting. Myself personally, I have we have a couple things around here. Kristen has better lights than I do, but I've got a Razer Kaio. Sometimes I use that, but I find that I'm always washed out because I've got two computer monitors and I like them bright. I should probably turn them down a little bit, but they, you know, give me that blue-white glow. When it comes to videos, I tend to just like put every light in the apartment on, and then that seems to be enough. But you can certainly do a better job. But you can light yourself better than usual with things from around the house. You can move lamps around and things like that. Find things that look good before you get into spending money on professional lights. But there are a lot of inexpensive options available on Amazon and places like that as well. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel is here with 368 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 370 that they're thinking about. We should be able to get them there and a little bit closer to 400. If anybody hasn't already given today's live stream a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. And let me see what I'm doing about missing a couple more channels on the wheel. We want to make sure we get to everybody if we can. Yeah, Next Level Gaming, I think, left right away. That's okay. We've still got Life with Courtney, Glam Queen, and Rabbit Hole Clicker here to go. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. If there's anybody that we missed, just let say anything at all in the chat, and I'll make sure we get them. Oh yes, used to use a silver foam to reflect the light, which is interesting. Yeah, if you watch on YouTube a couple of videos from creators that you like or whatever you find on, like, you know, how to light YouTube videos, especially cheap, you know, use the word cheap or stuff like that, and they'll show you ways to find things around the house that you can use that are very close and, in my opinion, good enough before getting into professional lighting and reflectors and lenses and I forget what they call the things, where they color the lights and things like that. There's a lot of filters and all this. But you can, and like I said, there's lots of inexpensive options out there as well. I actually have more lights that I haven't even used yet. I've got little Neewer lights that are little LED things, and they hook onto your gimbal and stuff, which is very cool. So, Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel is a loyal and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. Life with Courtney uses ring lights. Lots of creators here have ring lights. I've seen a few unboxings from creators here in the Tuberchat community. I'd love to do something to make the lighting a little bit better for what everybody has to look at when I'm here, but like I said, I use 2 computer monitors, so I don't know if I have them so close. I don't know if there's a way to make that look any better, or if I'm just going to be washed out all the time. Oh, and then yeah, Chris's Clever Craft. Yeah, ring lights and things like that will help if you can leave them in an area, but when we're outdoors especially, it's tough to do that at times. And then Makeup Mom and Son is doing some upgrading there. Forks and Chopsticks has LED lights and stands. Very good. So there's lots of options out there. Hopefully we can all learn from each other as well. I do have a green screen. I did a review of this thing. I love this thing. I've had it ever since before Tuberchat. And that's, you know, almost 260 episodes now. And I've used it even more than that. And the thing is still in perfect shape. So it's great. And hopefully we'll see lots of other equipment from each other in tutorials and things like that. I do make an equipment list. I should look at it and update it, but I do make an equipment list available in the video descriptions here. Of course, they have Amazon affiliate links, but you can go and look at the different things that I'm using if you want to know. And then, yeah, the American Wanderer bouncing lights off the wall can help. It's, oh, Nightstar Beauty has soft boxes as well. When I tried to use proper lights the first time, I just couldn't figure out what on earth I was doing wrong. I was filming for somebody else, and I had them set up at 45-degree angles, left and right from that creator, but I couldn't understand. The shadows were on the wall, and it just looked awful. I didn't realize you have to raise them up as well. 45 degrees shining down, 45 degrees shining this way, and that's just as a minimum. I'm not even saying I'm right. That's like beginner, pardon me, beginner way of doing it. Rabbit Hole Clicker is extremely supportive. They're here with Tuberchat almost every single day. They are in our copyright-free music channel regularly as well, helping us grind out the watch hours and keep the conversation going over there, which I really do appreciate pretty much every day. And then, yeah, Call Me Under. Green screen. I love my Valera green screen, and I did a review of that on my personal channel. If anybody wanted to see it, takes 2 seconds to set up, takes 2 seconds to put down, and I love the thing. The only thing I'd ever suggest to anybody is they have different sizes, so I would get the biggest size that's within your budget, just so that you can put it a little bit farther away. When I look at my green screen here, I'm just going to show you. When I move too far away, you can see, right? But it has to be right up against my chair to cover the screen, right? And I got to angle it the right way. Pardon me, you get a little more freedom with a bit more space on it. And let's look at Life with Courtney. Oh, this is not it. We got to make sure we're getting the right channel here. Life of Courtney. Was it Life with? You got Life with Courtney. Oh, Life with as one word and then Courtney. So let's make sure we get the right channel. There it is right there. And I'll double check by making sure I'm matching that avatar, but I'm sure I've got the right channel now. And again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, it's over 10 minutes, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that tutorial video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat and you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oh, and then, oh, Chris's Clever Craft says their wife is getting big on TikTok already, and they're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Very cool. One thing that I always recommend, you can repurpose your content from, let's say, TikTok or Instagram when you do reels and stories and things like this. And the only thing is, if possible, when you're recording the stuff, you want to make the video on your phone and upload it as a raw video separately to each platform instead of making it with their cameras. The reason why is because then you can repurpose the content, but they will suppress videos that have the other networks' logos within. Like YouTube, I think, has explicitly said that they will suppress videos with TikTok logos. I don't think you can monetize shorts in that way. I got to read up on the monetization now for shorts, because when I first looked it up, they were talking about none of us being able to qualify. It was really meant for creators with millions of subscribers and things like that. But I got to read up and see if they've changed that. Glam Queen, it's my pleasure having your channel up. I just got to find it. It's an extremely popular name that you've got. Is there something I can use as a is there a word from a popular video on your channel that I can use to find your channel easier? There's a lot of Glam Queens here, and I'm trying to match the avatar, but I haven't got it yet. Oh, I think this might be it. Yeah, this is it. So when we're looking for this channel, it's a very popular name, but just please, everybody, make sure you match this avatar. Now, when we search, find, and click for a channel, we are doing a service to the creator, because over time, as more and more people, like hundreds eventually, search, find, and click on them, they'll rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. Now, I don't watch videos and subscribe when I live stream, so I've taken your latest video, added it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I always do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Not Thursday, I'm sorry. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, I've just dropped a link in the chat. We can go and raid our dear friend Unmasked Lifestyle. They're in the middle of a live stream right now that's been going on for about 40 minutes or so. Hopefully everybody will go over there and support them. They are a dear friend to Superchat, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. I've pinned the link so everybody can get there. Thank you for the time that you spent today. I truly do appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Superchat. Please remember to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Unmasked Lifestyle a thumbs up on the way in. And we will see everybody again next weekend. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.